ain't heard anything because it's outside, but he still thinks he's going to do the gutters and all that. You know, I think that's why he left. He picked up all his shit and left. So I'm going to call him tomorrow, like, hey, you got to finish this. And I'm going to wait for him to say, well, you know, we'll just do when we do the siding. I got news for you. You're not doing the siding, so get back here and finish this.
Okay, you know we're filming.
Just ranting. Oh, that was a good 20-second rant, too.
Get to see Jimmy in his prime.
Prime. That wasn't even, no swearing yet. I was getting there.
You did swear.
Did I?
Yeah, you said the S word.
Oh, well, that's not swearing.
That's
The F word is swearing.
Nothing. That's nothing. Like in Christmas
I
Story.
was just
Christmas Story when I said, oh, fudge.
So this is
But he
just
didn't
the
say
whatever
fudge.
Wednesday, right?
This is whatever Wednesday.
So I could just go, okay, this is how angry I was. This was nothing compared to how angry I was. This roof guy, oh, you can ask everyone in my house. They're glad this roof is done. I would call this guy every day because they wouldn't show up. Like the one day I called him, I'm like, where is everyone? You said, this is the 5th day in a row you said you were going to start today. And he's like, oh, they've been there all day. I'm like, no, I've been here all day. There's nobody here. And then I see him roll up. It's like 4:30. And I go, oh, they're rolling up right now. And he goes, oh, see, there you go. And I go, there I go. What are they going to do? Get out of the truck and look at the roof? There's only a half hour of daylight left.
Yeah.
So, like, fast forward to, like, 3 weeks of my roof not getting done. And I was in the car, and I lost my mind so bad. I was at a stoplight. And I was yelling at this guy so loud that both of my windows were up. And there was a lady 2 lanes over with her windows up, staring at me because she can hear me through all that traffic, through our cars, and me yelling at this guy. And he's just like, everything he's trying to come up with is like not working. He's like, well, I don't know if you understand how steep that roof is and how hard it is. And I go, yeah, how do you think all the plywood got on that roof?
Who built
this
the
guy,
roof?
who built the roof, this guy, you know, I'd rather have the shingles. It's easier to walk on. But long story short, roof is done.
Roof is done.
And this guy originally had the roof, the siding, the trim, and the gutters, and now he's getting the roof. He's not getting any other. No. We will be hiring someone else that's
Good idea.
a little more responsible.
And then you put your started your electrical today.
Electric started today. We got about 1/3 of the house done today. So hopefully by tomorrow, hopefully by the end of this week, we should have just a little stuff to do.
The snow didn't affect you today? No, because you're inside.
I'm inside.
So he does. But now you have to find a furnace. He's putting an old furnace in first.
Well, I have the torpedo, or the big torpedo heater from Samantha's brother we're going to get.
Oh, okay.
That'll heat it up until I only need the temporary furnace.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of, temporary.
Yeah.
Because when he drywalls, he doesn't want all that crap to
Go in the new one because that voids the warranty. So the HVAC company we're using has like old ones that they've ripped out that they say that they just hook up and like, here you go.
There you go. All right, well, today is Wednesday, December 29th. Yep, 29th. I had to think for a minute. We didn't do anything last week because Jimmy was on a mission to get most of his work on his house done. So, and I know you guys all missed him on the tag, but he is, as you saw, was on the tag this week. So
I was on the tag.
Okay, question number 1. This Mama Loves. That's a pretty cool name. I love your Q&A videos. I watch all your videos while I'm getting my youngest ready for school. Then when I get back from taking her to the school bus, I watch more while making breakfast. Well, that's nice to know that we entertain you for your breakfast. I watch TV when I eat, so now they got someone to watch.
Yep.
Joanne Bengal, love you too with your humor and stories. Cannot wait to see your house finished. Such a talent.
Me too.
He can't wait either. Jimmy didn't go out with us for Christmas Eve breakfast because he stayed in bed all day.
You want to know what's funny? And I know this is what amazes me about the human body. So I'm go, like 16, 17 hours a day, nonstop between my job and doing this. And I decided last week, I'm like, I'm going to take some time off. You know, it's not going to hurt anything taking 4 days off and doing nothing. So I'm just going to relax. The very first day I took off was the eve of Christmas Eve. We came over here. Yeah. So that was like, I went to work, came here, woke up Friday, which would have been Christmas Eve. I'm like, oh, everything's going to be great. That was the only day that was good because I woke up Christmas morning. My back was thrown out from just something stupid. This is how you know you're getting old.
For laying in bed for too long.
No, I wasn't laying in bed we didn't flip the mattress, so
Oh.
that's all I can come up with. So my back was tweaked. So
No, he stayed in bed too long.
So all day my back, I'm like on a heating pad and I got ice. I got heating pad, I got ice. Follow suit of Christmas, same thing, heating pad and ice, and I'm just like down and out, like I'm in pain. Last night, the worst night of sleep I can confidently say, ever had in my life. Like, the best sleep I had was for 45 minutes, and that started when my alarm went off.
That annoyed me when he was living with me when he was.
My alarm went off, and I went, "Oh no, I can go to sleep. I'm shutting it off." And luckily, I woke up 45 minutes later, and my back was sore, so I took some medication, and by the time I got to work, everything's loosened up, and so I'm like, your body's like, "Oh, we're working now, okay, you won't stop hurting."
See, that's what you need. That's what you needed. Jimmy has been sending me clips, but I haven't. He hasn't sent me. You were going to send.
I'll have to send one.
You were going to send a rant video, but you didn't send me that one when you were upset the one day. You said.
Well, it was Christmas. I didn't want to depress everybody.
Susie Schofield, thanks for the longer videos. It makes my 30 minutes on the treadmill more enjoyable. See, I always think people don't want to put up with this for that long. It's a long time.
That is a long time.
Nancy Who loves all your videos together. Number 1, she's got questions though.
Oh.
Do you think aliens exist?
I do. And I
do
think
too.
Elon Musk is one of them.
No, I don't think Elon Musk.
I do. Nothing wrong with that. He's a genius. I already ordered his Starlink. I got my deposit down.
What's a Starlink? I don't follow Elon.
It's the internet.
Oh, is it? Oh.
So you wanna really laugh because David says it with the same enthusiasm every time. Because everyone will say, "What's Starlink?" Well, everyone knows now around me because I'm bragging about it.
It's the first I've heard.
So they'll say, "What's Starlink?" And I'll say, "Oh well, Elon Musk came up with." So it basically does sound kind of risky, but it's worth it. It's like 46,000 satellites going around Earth. He's got 20,000 going right now.
Oh, all that garbage up in the sky then.
So basically, you will get instant reception anywhere. And then you look at David and you go, where can you get reception? He'll go, you can get reception on Mars, which you can.
Oh, no.
But it's $100 deposit, it's $500 for the equipment, and it's $99 a month. And they've already tested it in the Sahara Desert where there's nothing, and it was like instant.
Somebody has too much money.
What? How much do you pay for internet?
I pay $36 a month.
Well, that's why I get no reception in here.
I get plenty of reception for mine. I get plenty. I get enough to satisfy mine.
Well, you have to remember, that is the one thing we didn't look at when we bought this property, is there's no cable company there.
Oh, that's true.
So you have to have like a Dish Network or Direct TV or something like that.
Every time we ever visited Jimmy when he had the dish, he says it only goes out when it rains.
And it did.
And every time we went, there was no internet, there was no TV because he says, "Oh, it's raining, it's wet, it's moist."
So, and not to mention that we don't even have cable anymore. All our stuff we use off the apps on the smart TV.
Oh, okay.
So we don't even have cable, which means we need the high-speed internet to make it work. So I have to. So literally, Christy. It's $99 a month for my TV and internet, if you think of it that way.
Yeah, with all that other stuff. I do believe in aliens. I don't think they stay here on Earth. I think that they're capable of coming to Earth, but I don't think that. Why would you want to be here? I mean, really. I mean, everything we're doing wrong to our planet. Number 2, you are on a deserted island alone. What 3 things would you want to have for your survival? Well, I'd want to have his internet package so I can call somebody and tell them to come and get me.
That internet package would be nice.
Yeah. Well, I definitely would want water.
I would say food, water.
Yeah, I want food and water.
And shelter.
Yeah, that's true. I'd like to have a way to communicate with somebody so they can come and get me, though.
Yeah.
wouldn't be deserted, would it?
Nope.
Well, we wouldn't be deserted once I'm there because I'm there. So there wouldn't be, like, deserted means there's nobody there. I'm there, so it's not
Deserted
deserted.
means you can't find nobody.
Oh, well. What's the weirdest dream you've ever had?
My brother being E.T.
Oh, that was funny. I couldn't sleep for weeks.
That was terrifying.
I don't even know how you, well, maybe because of his blanket. Because Danny always liked to have the
Yeah,
blanket
he
over
always
his
had the
head.
blanket, like his face just peeking out.
Yeah.
You know, so it looked
He
like
like-
E.T. when he did the little towel when he was sitting in the milk
I
crate.
brought them to see E.T. And so then Jimmy would come down crying. He says, I can't sleep. E.T.'s in the other bed. And he's staring at me. Because
Oh, yeah.
Danny sometimes sleeps with, well, I don't know that he does now, but when he was little, he slept with his eyes open sometimes.
Oh yeah, he does.
It was like weird. My weird dreams are always involve the bathroom. I always think I got to go to the bathroom. It's like, they're just so weird. Like, I'll be looking for a stall and all of the toilets are filled right to the top with refuge from the previous human being that was there. And I can't find a clean toilet stall. It just, that's the weirdest. I have that dream a lot. I don't know why. Have you ever sleepwalked?
I sleep eat.
You sleep eat? Oh, okay.
And everyone will jump in front of me, and the only way they know I'm not like getting up to get something on purpose is they'll ask me a math question. Like they'll always ask me what's 2 + 2, and if I can't answer it, they know I'm sleeping.
I have never sleepwalked. Danny did. Danny, when
And
we
they
came,
sleep peed in the fridge.
yeah, the one time we went for Christmas was when we came back from Christmas Eve
Yeah.
at Grandma Mambo's and Buddy's, and we got home and I said, "Go brush your teeth, get ready for bed," because he walked into the house. Little did I know he was still sleeping, and he walked into the refrigerator, and I thought he was getting something to eat or drink. And I'm thinking, you are not the least bit hungry. And then I looked, and he had opened up the vegetable bin, and he was peeing in the vegetable bin. Danny's a sleepwalker. I don't know that he still is, but he was when he was
And
little.
you threw the vegetables out.
Yes, I did. I threw everything out. Jim says, "Why don't you just clean it?" Jim don't eat vegetables. Yeah, no, we'll go buy some new vegetables. Janice W. says Finn, who's their cat, they enjoy the morning coffee, and she enjoyed the peanut gallery, but she loved the movie stars of the show,
Thank you.
which is us. Because these are 2 weeks ago questions. This is for me from Sparkling Susan. She wants to know what my favorite tea is. My favorite tea is Earl Grey, but I like any kind of a flavor. No, I shouldn't say any kind of a flavor tea. I like a flavored tea, but I don't like blueberry and I don't like eggnog. But I like a good strong black tea. And Jimmy, what color scheme do you think your kitchen's going to be?
I already know what it's going to be. It's going to be like ivory, I want to call it.
Oh, okay.
And the island is going to be black.
Oh,
But
that's
that-
going to look nice. Gonna have a
but,
nice contrast. Are your top cupboards going to be the same color as your bottom cupboards?
Yes, but the whatever it is, that distressed black, you know what I mean, where it's
Yeah.
like you can see the wood through it.
Right.
But the other cupboards are just going to be the color of it. It's hard to explain. They look cool.
You'll see pictures. Phyllis Lopez, she has a question for both of you. I've noticed Sandy, mention a few times about not liking certain southern foods. What is it you don't like about it? I am not a big fried food person. I don't like food fried. I don't like fried
What's
chicken.
wrong? My genius idea was they need to start like just selling fried skin. I would
yeah.
buy a whole bucket of that.
Oh, yeah.
Fried what?
The
Fried
skin,
just like the skin off of the
the
chicken.
skin
and
off the
turkey.
chicken.
Oh.
I'd buy that by the bucket.
See, I think that for me, well, I don't like grits, which seems southern. I don't like fried food like chicken and all that. Although I do like a fish and chips, which is fried, and French fries.
You like gas station chicken?
No, I pulled the skin off. I only eat the chicken.
Oh.
I don't eat the skin. I leave that and somebody else comes along and eats it.
This guy.
I don't eat that. And they have lots of gravy. I don't like gravy. I'm not a gravy eater.
Love gravy.
So that's mainly why I don't like southern food. What type of food do you cook, and what seasonings do you usually use? I make a lot of chicken. My family will tell you.
Thank God she doesn't make a lot of pizza. Ooh.
No, Jimmy doesn't like my pizza. I don't really make homemade pizza that much. To me, it's cheaper to go
Thank
buy
God.
a pizza. It's cheaper to go buy a pizza than to make a pizza. But I just use Lori's seasoned salt And then I use all the different seasonings from Trader Joe's. I like the everything but the bagel. I like the lime, and I like the 10 season or 15 season, 15 ingredient seasoning. What type do you use? Oh, it's a piece of coconut candy.
Oh, man.
So
I
anyway,
will be shy. I'll eat
what
this
type
on
of food do you both cook? What kind of food do you cook, and seasonings do you use? Other, as he's eating the chocolate coconut.
It's coconut. I cook with, well, it depends. If I'm cooking chicken, I have the chicken seasoning. If I'm doing steak or hamburger, I have the, even if it's hamburger and not steak, I use the steak seasoning with garlic powder, salt, pepper, onion powder, chives.
See, I'm such a good cook, I don't have to use all those extra seasonings to hide my food.
I'm not hiding nothing.
No, I'm not a really big, I don't use a lot of spices on my foods. Although I like spicy foods, so.
No, I don't like spicy.
She's all about gumbo, jambalaya, Tex-Mex, and even when she's cooking roast or pork, she's using Cajun seasoning.
Oh.
Her steak gets just salt and pepper. I've never had jambalaya or gumbo,
Although I did try it.
which is southern, so I probably wouldn't like it.
I have not tried it, sorry. But someone said to put butter all over your steak before you cook it.
Oh, I've heard that too.
Yeah. I
Gordon
haven't tried
Ramsay puts butter on his steak. Behind the slots, am I planning on baking for Christmas? No, I don't. I didn't bake anything this year. I didn't even make fudge because I found out my family doesn't like fudge.
Nope.
So I didn't even make my fudge, which was nice. So instead I gave them candy.
Yep.
Did you like that better?
I did. I could eat it.
Yeah, even they don't like my fudge. Macbeth 54 Hooker said that Grillin' and Chillin' was the name of the show with Bobby Flay and Jack McDavid.
It was.
Okay, and then her question is, if you were ever handed a sealed envelope with the date and year you were going to die, would you open it or throw it away?
Open that in a heartbeat.
I would open it too. But I would want to have the ability to forget what I just saw.
Nope, not even care then.
No. I kind of like to know, so I could kind of avoid that day. Not that you ever could avoid that
I was
day.
to say you're not going to avoid it.
Yeah. I always wonder, like, why don't
That way you know.
you die on your birthday? Yeah.
Because that's not how it works.
Well, I know that's not how it works, but it's like,
You were born on your birthday.
you were born, yeah, right, Jem. You were born on your birthday. Why can't you die on your birthday? Boy, that would be a party pooping celebration, wouldn't it? Valerie Reese says she hopes we both have a wonderful Christmas. I did.
We did.
Annette, what is the best candy bar ever made? Ooh, this is a good one. There's so many good.
Joy.
No, not an Almond Joy.
I was honestly trying to finish chewing. I was going to say, there's a tie between Almond Joy and Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Oh, mine, the best candy bar ever made. See, now I don't know, a candy
Although a
bar.
Peanut Butter Cup isn't a candy bar.
No, it's not. That's kind of throws me. The best candy ever made is the Chuckles, which I do
Ooh,
like
those are
Chuckles,
good.
but that's not a candy bar. And then I like the Necco wafers too. I know I'm aging myself because it's kind of hard to find these things nowadays.
Those are nasty.
Those are good. I like those. When we were growing up, my brother wanted to be a priest, and we used to play church, and we used the little white Neckos as the communion wafers. And then we would get, my mother had a chalice, not a chalice, but like a wine glass that looked
Right.
like a chalice. And we put that in that, and we put the Kool-Aid in another one, and then we would put up like on the dresser, we put a cloth
That wasn't
out.
sacrilegious or nothing.
We put the Bible up on there, and we would have our own little mass. We would have the whole mass, and we'd have our communion. And the way we go upstairs is, like, you'd go all the way up the stairs, and then you'd turn left, and then there was 2 stairs.
Yeah.
So we used to have whoever was being the altar boy had to kneel on the stairs right there because it was right there. We had altar girls too because there was 4 girls and 2 boys. But my favorite candy
Boy,
bar.
such fun time.
I was going to say, sounds like an awesome Saturday night right there.
It was fun.
Gee, and I could have played ball.
Shut up. I would think the best candy bar ever made was a Snickers bar. I love a Snickers bar. Behind the slots, your favorite fast food restaurant and what you would order if calories were removed.
Ooh, favorite fast food is White Castle.
No.
Yep.
My favorite fast food restaurant.
And I would order the same thing I order now. I get a sack of 10 hamburgers with everything on it, a large fry, and a large Coke.
If you don't have a White Castle around you, the
Oh,
burgers are so
delicious.
small, but they're so small.
Yeah, they're only like this big.
Yeah, they're very small, and they smell.
Two
And
and a half bites.
Yeah, they are
If that.
about 2 bites.
and the residual effects afterwards,
You know what?
the gastro
Honestly,
effect is like
until
no,
like
not worth it.
I would say last year or the year before, not one effect. Didn't have gas. Didn't have to go to the bathroom. Didn't have to go to the bathroom the next day. Didn't bother me.
I don't know how that got past
The
you.
past year, it's just been like I'll have it and I'm fine that day. The next day, it's just like, why did I do that?
I know, it's like, and that was even worse, as if like, because I never was a I never was a drinker, but when we would go out to
when
the
you
bar,
drink? Oh,
yeah, your dad would have like we go to the bar after bowling. They drank all during bowling. We went to the bar afterwards. We closed the bar, and then we'd go there, and he'd have those, and then we'd come home, and it was like I couldn't sleep. It was just like it would wake me up out of a sound sleep. The smell, it was just awful. My favorite fast food restaurant used to be Taco Bell, but I don't know, it's getting bad. My favorite now would be Burger King. And I would get a Whopper with cheese, extra pickles, extra mayo. Jimmy, from Diana Antu. Jimmy said, "Here comes Santa Claus." Yes, it snuck up on us. Christmas is coming this week.
yep.
Stephanie Sups, Suppes. Doesn't your family sometimes vacation in Minnesota? Where? Hopefully I didn't imagine this. My cousin Paul and his wife Kathy, and then my cousin Michael, who just recently passed away. We used to go visit them in Duluth. We used to go every summer. And then the last summer we had been there is 2019.
That's where my pants come from. Duluth.
Yeah, I didn't go all the way to Duluth to get them. I went to the Duluth on Hall Road. Picked them up there. Lori Potolsky Resima, Reitsma. She loves Frankenmuth. How far from there do you live?
I'd say about
An hour and a half.
No, not an hour and a half, about an hour.
No. How far do you think we are from Frankenmuth, Jim?
Hour and a half.
Yeah, maybe from you it's an hour.
But you
In
guys
Armada.
driving is an hour.
About an hour and a half. David's working there now. He hates the drive. He says it takes him almost an hour and a half. Of course, he's going during rush hour too.
Yeah.
But WV Running Down said, "The snips in the shoulder. That sounds like it would leave a mark."
Oh, it did.
He said the splatter.
And it was funny because it almost like where it landed like here and it skipped, but it was like the perfect size red mark where me and Samantha are like, we know each other. So it's like I took my shirt off and she's like, "Who gave you a hickey there?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I look down and I go, "Yeah, a pair of Milwaukee snips." And she's like, "Oh, okay." And it was a whole joke.
Ellen Fordos said, "Merry Christmas." Thank you. Merry Christmas. And Stephanie Sups wants to know who's your celebrity free pass.
Oh, Jessica Biel.
Harrison Ford. And Judy Reve said her daughter just bought a lot for $92,000 and the cost of the building will be around $600,000. If I may ask Jimmy, what would be the cost of your house? She is building in Lenoir City in Tennessee. Seems like a lot of money. Love your videos. We'll see you this summer if we can cross the bridge. Hopefully they don't lock us up again.
Like, what would my house cost there? Is that what she's asking?
I don't know. My daughter just bought a lot for $92,000. I guess she wants to know how much your lot cost. Your lot is what, 5 acres?
5 acres, and it was 57.
Oh, okay. And if you want to tell them how much the cost of your house is going to be. If not, she said she doesn't care.
Yeah.
Okay. So, anyway, those are our questions. Thank you. I'm sorry we missed last week.
A lot.
Yes. I bugged him and tried. We were going to do something.
No, I was saying it's going to cost a lot.
Oh, yeah.
The only thing that saved us was like we sold the house when it was like
Way at the
we
top.
were talking about that the other day. Like we literally.
And I told them that they should sell the house.
You did. We were talking about this last week. I think we were honestly like a week away from like that wasn't going to happen. You know what I mean? Like that no one's going to buy it. We were like Like when it was at the highest, we were
Right.
like the last one. Like if we would have waited 3 more days, it would have been just back to like
Right.
it is now.
Because
So
I
we
kept telling
just got
I
rid
kept
of it.
telling him, like, you know what, you're gonna be selling the house anyhow. You might as well sell it top dollar. You didn't like your neighbors anyhow. It's not like you're gonna
I
miss
didn't.
them.
Nope, I didn't.
And the amount of money that you rent, you're
Oh,
gonna
we
rent
had to
for the
pick
year.
up Christmas cards from the house on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And I pulled in front of the house, and like the neighbor next door was out.
Oh yeah.
And so we pulled up. He must have been thinking, what are they doing here? And I'm like, she gets out of the car and walks up there, and they were just staring. Like, they stopped mid-conversation. Like, they were talking, blah, blah, blah. Looked out, was like, what's going on?
Why is he back?
Yep.
You should have left. I thought he left. I thought we were rid of him. But
You
I-
didn't say, I'm back.
Yeah.
No.
I did tell him, I said, you know, the amount of money you pay in rent, or you could even just live like at Vince's house, which is Samantha's dad, or live here,
Right.
the money you'd save and the money
No,
you'd
you
make.
can't.
Well, you can't now.
I wouldn't there'd be nowhere to put the bed.
Well, you know what? Yeah, you could put the bed in the spare room down there, but then you'd have to like dig through the boxes to get your clothes
Yep.
and stuff. But anyway, well, thank you once again. If you have any questions for us, ask us anything. We'll answer them, and hopefully soon we'll get another video up of Jimmy's house.
Yep.
Show you the progress he's made, and that's
Maybe
about
after
it.
the snow gets off my roof, I'll do a video and you can see the roof with shingles on it.
Yeah, we got snow today. Did you get more up there?
I got 5 inches.
Yeah, we didn't get that. I think we got about maybe 2 here, if that.
Yeah, it was. Wait.
What?
Yeah, listen.
Oh, he's starting his car to get it all warmed up for him because he's such a wuss. Did you notice we turned the heat up for you?
Well, it's hard to tell because I'm working outside, so I have 4 layers of clothing in.
Such a wuss. One of his favorite questions, which I'm surprised that you didn't say that on the tag video, is like one of his presents I bought him a flannel. It's like a fleece.
Yeah, she sticks me in, like, right against the open presents. She sticks me right against the door wall where it's, like, cold coming
There's a
in.
heat vent
I
right
open all
there.
my gifts. We're almost done. The last gift. Oh, open this one. It's the sweatshirt with a hood on it that I could have used right from the beginning.
With a flannel shirt. He says, "Oh my gosh, I should have opened this right away." And then he put it on and he wore it the rest of the time. Everybody else is like, "Can we open the front door? It's hot in here." And he goes, "No, we're not opening the front door."
No.
Anyway, thank you for watching. Go to our channel,
Subscribe,
like,
comment.
and share. Talk to you guys soon.
Bye.